Okay, so guys, good evening. So we are here. We will present today Ella. Ella is a project, a new project construction that he will explain by the in agent that we will invite is Steve. Steve, he will be here. Oh, he's already connected. Steve is a specialist, I guess. So let me check this. Let me check only. There we go. Steve,
Oh, already joined in?
yes,
Of
thank you.
course.
Thank you. You are a professional for Instagram too. So
Of
it's
course, yeah, it could be, yes. Of course.
okay. Thank you to be in my Instagram live this evening, Steve. It's very a pleasure to meet you tonight
Of
because
course.
yes, because so first to introduce you and introduce someone know the company we are here and we have my office on the 5445 in Collins Avenue. We're working with Ryan Sehan, and
Correct.
yes, so
We're, we're,
and we're working.
we're big fans of Ryan Serhan, so we appreciate you actually coordinating this entire call with us. And we're happy to introduce our project to you, to our Instagram followers, obviously, and also to showcase it to the Serhan agents and to the broker community and buyer community out there.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Of
We
course.
are 23 people only here in my office, and we know we are in the office in Brickell as well,
Of course.
and of course in New York City. So thank you to present this project today, and first introduce you. Who are you? Which project? What this project? And we want
Of
to know everything
course.
tonight.
Of course. So my name is Steve Potras. I'm the in-house agent here at Ella Miami Beach. It's a project located in North Beach off of 69th and Abbott. We are 2 blocks from the beach, which makes it a great location and great investment for investors, which we'll
Amazing.
go into detail afterwards. And it's been a great launch since we started the sales, and it's been a great success. We're
Yes.
breaking ground in a couple of months, and we're excited to start construction on this amazing product.
Oh, amazing! Because we work essentially here at the beach,
Of
and we know
course.
where you live because we're working with the investor. And I saw this. I saw exactly the lot. I just stop at this lot every single day. I said, "This is an amazing place. Amazing."
Absolutely,
Yes.
yes. The great thing is we're in an area that's growing. North Beach is in a process of being gentrified. It's redeveloping. We have developers flocking into the area to rebuild and to build new commercial space, retail, new condominiums all throughout. It goes to show the growth of the area and the market value increase that's going to happen here in North Beach. And the great thing is, as we know, it's 2 blocks away from the beach. We know that any demand for the beach is much higher than anything else. Whether it's a
Exactly.
buy, whether it's for rentability or resale, it's always going to be at its highest and strongest.
And this is the very good thing because I have, and some everyone can go to my YouTube channel. There is a lot of people that there is on my YouTube channel. We have more than 1,500 video on the YouTube channel. We
Of
did
course.
every single weeks the weekly market report for several buildings, and it's very good that you have this project because there is no inventory. This is the thing. There is no inventory, so it's the very so let's
Correct.
starting and let's explain this project how it was
Of
working.
course. Of course. Of course.
So
Of course.
that is for you. That is exactly the project, and I just put the PDF, and you tell me if you want that I'm going down for the pages.
Perfect.
Or
Yes.
yeah,
We'll get
okay,
started.
okay, let's start.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the project commemorates Ella Fitzgerald. She's a prominent jazz performer, and it pays tribute to the jazz era. So not only are we building a project, but it's a project with a story behind it that tells a beautiful story to our buyers, to our investors as well too. Like I was saying, it is located on 69th and Abbott, 2 blocks from the beach. It's in a great location where we're seeing tremendous amount of growth,
Yeah.
tremendous amount of developers also coming into the area to redevelop. And there's so much happening in this area. It's the place to invest right now. If you can move to the next slide, I would really appreciate that.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
And the
you.
thing that it is, that this project, that there is nothing that it can be behind the building. Because behind the building, I know very well this area I'm
Correct.
working on this area. Behind this is the street, so nobody can put up things. Nobody can put another building. That this is a very good point.
Right, and we also have a church and a fire station that's deemed historic right on the actual on the intercoastal right there, right behind our
Yeah.
building on the southwest corner. So your views on the southwest corner are going to be there because of the church and the fire station deemed historic and cannot be torn down for
Yeah.
any rezoning or any rebuilds.
Yeah. Sure. This is good for the slide for you, or you want to do the next?
No, if we say that for now. So the building consists of 10 total floors.
Yeah.
So floor one is going to be your lobby entrance along with cafe, restaurant next door. Floors 2 and 3 are going to consist of your parking garage. Your floors 4 through 9 are all residential. Now, we only have 95 units in the building. With that being said, it's a boutique style building and we are zoned for short-term rentals. As many of you know, we're in an area where it's extremely hard to actually be zoned for short-term rentals. So
Yes.
we're one of the very few buildings in the area that's actually zoned for this, and we're allowed to rent 2 night minimum. Also, the great thing is that buyers and investors have the chance to actually utilize their own property management company or use that who we have as preferred vendors. So right now we're working with Nomada and South Florida Rentals to actually assist with with the property
Yes.
management, but it is not mandatory. It's
So,
optional. Yeah,
wow. Wow,
yeah,
amazing.
which is
There
great
will have,
because so which is great for the
sorry.
investors, give them
Sorry, we are so
flexibility.
excited. We are so
I
excited
love it.
because
Yes.
look at that. I'm not very well because I'm working here. My office is on the Castle Beach. The Castle Beach is a short-term rental. We're working as well with the other building in Key West, though 90% of the activity of the sale that we did is a short-term rental.
Of
But
course.
the new project, there is no new project that they all know, obviously, the short-term rental, but always is mandatory to take the property management that is on the side. And the thing that it is, when you take a property management that is on the side, is the 50, 60, 65 split that you have to do with the property management. This is what I'm
Correct.
sorry to cut in you, but it was very important to say.
It's always important to try to give our investors and our buyers the most flexibility that we can. And the best way that we found to do this was by doing it with the option of utilizing your own property management company.
Yeah.
So again, buyers and owners are able to do it on their own, are able to utilize their own property management company, or they're able to use the ones that we prefer, which are going to be Nomada or South Florida Rentals, and they will take approximately 20% of your gross monthly rentals, which
Yeah.
isn't high. They take care of all the rentals, the check-ins, check-outs we done through the building, but they'll assist with guests getting into the actual units, with maintaining the units as far as cleanliness and with actual property maintenance. The great thing too is that these property management companies come with great backing and have access to over 30, 40 different platforms that are far beyond even our access
Sure.
as potential owners.
Exactly
So it's
correct.
always best, I always say to my clients, always best to utilize an accredited property management company to do it for you, as it is the most hands-free experience that will generate you the most income possible.
Of course,
Course.
obviously, yes, yes.
So back to our building, we have 95 total units consisting of studios, 1 beds, and 2 bedrooms. We have pricing right now. So our studios are actually we're releasing a new inventory for studios coming very soon. And
Okay,
then our 1 beds are now starting at mid 800s, and our 2 bedrooms are starting at 1.5 million. All
okay,
units come fully furnished by Interiors by Stephen G. So the great thing is you are walking into a unit now fully designed by Interiors by Stephen G. And this includes all your furniture,
okay.
rugs, accent pieces, TVs, patio furniture, window treatments, and even chandeliers all throughout.
Sure.
So essentially you're walking into a unit designed by a high-end interior designer, which
Okay,
is great to have that as something
okay.
included. And also, you don't have the idea of waiting 6 months or plus for furniture to come in, and then now you're losing out on the 6 months to rent out your unit and actually make money on the unit. So
Okay.
it comes fully furnished, and it's usually done about 48 hours after closing,
Okay.
which is the most seamless experience that we're giving to the buyers and investors.
Amazing.
All
Amazing. So it's a
finishes.
turnkey unit.
Yes, yeah, of course. All go on.
It's a turnkey unit. You receive the unit and
Basically, almost turnkey, just not including your bed sheets, towels, kitchen supplies, and personal items,
of
but
course,
almost turnkey. We're turning
obviously.
your key 3/4 of the way. Put it that way.
Yes.
Also, too, we have all high-end finishes all throughout. You know, for us, because we're a short-term rental approved building, we understand the high volume of foot traffic coming into and out of your unit. So it was very key for us to actually select finishes that were going to be of low maintenance but high
Oh
durability.
yeah.
So, for example, our countertops are all by Constantino Dectin, which is a material that's man-made, composed of 22 different minerals. It
Okay.
goes through a very rigorous pressing process, making it highly resistant to staining, to scratching, and to also cracking. So it's a lot more sustainable, a lot more durable than marble, quartz, quartzite, and still having that high-end appearance. Kitchens
Sure.
are all by 𝐸𝐴Lcraft, and we have all appliances by Janair, panel ready, built in, giving it a very high-end look all throughout. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Moving along, our units will also have all 9-foot ceilings all throughout.
Yeah.
Floor to ceiling windows with all hurricane impact windows all through it, obviously, as well too.
Okay.
Now, you know, with also our building, with our project, not only do we want to give our residents a beautiful living experience,
Yeah.
but also we want to focus on the work and play balance of life and giving them that resort like lifestyle
Yeah.
within the building. So we've curated over 22,000 square feet of total amenity space throughout the building for only those 95 units. So because we're boutique style, there's a
Yeah.
tremendous amount of space for all the residents.
So
So for instance,
food.
we have our co-working spaces in the main lobby area, on the main floor.
Yeah.
Over next to the building, on the side of the building, sorry, we'll have our bicycle storage, water, sport equipment storage. Moving along to the rooftop, you'll see the majority of our amenities, from our pickleball court to our gym with the state-of-the-art fitness equipment, our social lounge areas outdoors,
Yeah.
covered under a terrace. And facing west will be our beautiful infinity pool, facing beautiful sunsets, views of the bay in downtown
Yeah.
Miami, along with
Yes.
a gorgeous observation deck for yoga meditation, a sauna with a cold plunge pool, and a whole spa. The best thing is though, we have our private beach access with
Oh.
Boucher Brothers.
Oh my God.
And with
Yes.
that being said, we have also beach cruisers that will take residents from
Okay.
Ella to the beach and back to Ella. So we're giving them the oceanfront living
Yeah.
experience, being only 2 blocks from the ocean and not having to pay the new construction oceanfront pricing.
Yeah, sure. Because
Okay,
yes, sure. Because there is so many owners that they complain, and obviously because all the building that we have on the beach, and this is the old building. So what's happened with the insurance this year and
of
next year?
course.
It will be, I say, a disaster
With
because
special assessments and HOA, so now reserves, obviously, as of next year, reserves have to be up to a certain par
yeah,
in order for buildings to operate and for buildings to be, in ordinance with the law. And now
yeah,
what we're seeing buildings tackle on an overage of all these special assessments. And this is why we're seeing buyers move into the field of buying some new construction. You
obviously.
know,
Obviously, because it's coming because there is so many
yeah,
unit and we can sell that one for the
of
old
course.
building that the amenities is not really relevant, and you have the HOA going to 1,500. So
And
for
we're seeing HOA pricing actually upwards of $3 a square foot in some buildings, even in the surrounding area where our
so
project is going to be. We're at $1.83 a square foot because we were putting into factor also the insurance cost, full reserves, the beach club service, the beach cruisers, full maintenance of the entire building and everything, insurance costs, and we're capitalizing on all of
Electricity,
that to
all
also
is
protect
included?
our residents.
All is included? Electricity, water, the parking, I guess, is a valet? Or is it?
Parking is actually going to be self-parking, and we have 2 spaces for 2 bedrooms assigned,
Wow.
1 space for each 1 bedroom and studio unassigned, but also it's all included in the price. Parking is not additional, but it is going to be self-park. Just because, look, we wanted to minimize the
Yeah.
cost, carrying costs
Yeah,
for
sure.
HOA, and the best way to minimize the cost of HOA was to get rid of valet parking and to do self-park instead. It was the best way to just to keep costs at low as possible to make it more investor-friendly.
No, but it's better. It's better. It's a very, very good idea. Congratulations,
Absolutely, yes.
because congratulations for the developer. Because I know, again, I know very well this area because I am here every single day. We live here, we have the office here, and we study the market every single day.
Of
So I
course.
know exactly the issue. And believe me, there is some studio that is on the beach that the HOA will coming in 2024 and is already for some of them that is 14, 15
$100. Well,
dollars.
of course, I believe all special assessments coming along right now. We're seeing that
Yeah,
happen, and like I said, this is why buyers are now leaning towards new construction versus buying resale.
correct.
So, and it benefits them in the long run. And who doesn't love to be in a new building with
Yeah,
state-of-the-art amenities
yeah,
that focuses truly on a lifestyle more than just a basic living space for them?
yeah, sure, sure. So let's go to, do you want that, Pastor? Okay, perfect. No, so you are telling us that you have the 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom that is already released?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct. As of right now, we only have 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms released. Studios, we're releasing some new inventory soon too. But right now, we only have 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms available on the market.
yeah,
And we pricing is starting in the mid 800s for 1 bedrooms.
okay,
Square footage ranging from 563 to 802 square feet. And
okay,
we have 2 bedrooms ranging from 1,019 square feet actually to 1,076. Price point starting at 1.5.
okay.
And we have some, I mean, all of our floor plans are beautifully done. Arquitectonica did an amazing job with utilizing every single square foot as usable space and
Okay,
also creating a beautiful flow through for the floor plans.
okay.
So
And all
we're
the
lucky enough to
apartment,
have a great team behind, aside from developers, a Constellation, Vetmar, and Buschetti.
yeah,
We also have a great architecture firm with us, Arquitectonica, and also great landscape architect, Christopher Colley, and of course, the brokerage Sotheby's that we're with.
sure.
So we're
And
happy to have a
that,
great team involved to really bring this project to life.
yes, and we saw on the floor plan, so all the unit have a balcony and a
Of
terrace.
course, all units have terraces, even the studios, the one beds, all have
Yeah,
terraces, correct?
that is amazing. So
Of course.
it's a really, really a little building, but it's really, very relevant because first you have all the amenities, second you have the short-term rental load. But by the way, with this short-term rental load, if there is one owner that he want to buy an apartment and live in the apartment, is allowed.
Absolutely. There are no restrictions as far as how many days owners can occupy the unit versus how many days they have to rent it. There is absolutely no restriction on that. Owners can live in it all year round for the rest of the term of them owning the actual unit. They can rent it out long term. They can rent it out short term. There are no restrictions beyond the 2 night minimum restriction,
Wow, it's a
which is the
it's
best.
amazing. No,
Again, it's the whole thing that comes to play of giving the owners the full flexibility to do whatever they would like.
sure. Sure, and the size from the apartment is amazing. I saw the entrance when you sent me the PDF, the brochure, and I saw the entrance, I think, oh my God, but this building is really, really amazing.
Of course,
And
yes.
I know the rules that you are explained to me, and I know very well the market for the short-term rental. And I know exactly the rentability that for the investor that I can get from the typical unit like this, also for studio, because we make money, a lot of investors make money with the old unit that is on the beach and the localization that it is for your construction is
Of
amazing because you
course.
don't have the inconvenience from the beach, but you are almost on the beach because you cross the road and you
And
are on
right
it.
now,
You are 2 blocks.
we're seeing projects that are being launched oceanfront,
Yeah.
luxury projects that are now hitting the market for 3 to 5 to almost 6,000 a square foot.
Yes.
Where we are 2 blocks from the beach, giving you still that ocean front lifestyle and experience
Yes.
at a fraction of that price, and the rentability, almost no rental restriction really makes a difference in your investment versus buying something that only allows long-term rentals. For an investor that wants to focus on better ROIs, this is always a smarter move to make and to do for your investment.
Okay, so Steve, we want to know how many units there is available today if there is someone that you want to buy right away.
So we have
This
yeah. So right now we have a limited amount of units left. We're nearing almost 40% sold in our sales right now, and we're leading towards groundbreaking. We do have a great selection of units, but we are limited right now, and as far as our release of our units.
Yes.
So we urge our buyers to come in as soon as possible.
Sure.
And it's for brokers to bring in their buyers as soon as possible, because we are nearing, the time frame where, as you know, in new construction, pricing does go up as we reach groundbreaking. And once you do break ground, pricing tends to increase drastically. So right now we're still in that phase where pricing is at a great momentum. And once we reach our groundbreaking, pricing will definitely increase a lot more. And we are approximately a couple months away from groundbreaking.
Okay, so when is it?
So we're estimating June, July for groundbreaking. Right now, the area is fenced.
Yes.
We just finished demolishing the existing office that was there.
Yes.
And we're prepping for groundbreaking. So it could be the next 2 to 3 months. And we're eager to begin.
Great, amazing. And when it will be finished?
So we're estimating approximately first quarter of 2026.
Okay.
A little bit tall buyer, just to be safe, second quarter 2026. But as of right now, first quarter.
Perfect. What is the plan for the payment?
Payment plan is going to be 20% a contract, 20% at groundbreaking, and then 10% at top off, which is going to be approximately next summer, the summer of 2025.
Okay, and obviously, I say obviously, but it can be financing.
So the last 50% due at closing, that can be financed.
Also for the studio?
First, there are some lenders right now that are able to finance for studios as well too nowadays.
Okay, and one question, because we know really this market, So you have the kitchen is a full kitchen. There is a washer and dryer inside the unit. How is it working?
So yeah, they'll come with kitchens, washers, and dryers in the units as well too, all units.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That is amazing. This is a luxury things in Miami.
Of course. I mean, look, to compare units in New York compared to Miami and the washer and dryer, it's actually a luxury. But all units come all equipped with washers and dryers, kitchens, all throughout.
So this is why it's financing, because usually 90% of the building, 90% of the building, you have the washer and dryer on the main floor, on the ground floor, they're fine, okay? And on each floor, it doesn't matter, and you have a kitchenette. So when you have a kitchenette, the lender, it doesn't allow to do a mortgage because you have a kitchenette and it's less than 500 square feet. So this is the problem. That one, it doesn't matter for the square footage.
Yeah, lenders now have changed. I mean, the criteria. Some lenders, not all. Some lenders have changed the criteria, as I know a lot in the industry, lending industry, especially for new construction. I've dealt with this in the last 5-6 years, and criteria has changed for some lenders. That some are actually allowing financing for units that are less than 500 square feet that may or may not have a kitchen or kitchenette. So it really depends on the lender nowadays. I know some are more open to it versus before. It was harder to obtain a loan for units of that size and of that style.
That is amazing. And that we can see here exactly on the picture. So yes, you will have the view, the water view.
So anything facing east will have partial ocean views. Anything facing west will have beautiful views of the bay, the intercoastal. And the beautiful thing is you have the view of the downtown Miami skyline.
Yes.
Sunsets. I personally I'm a fan of sunsets. When you work all day and you come home, the most beautiful thing is to come home during the golden hour and to enjoy the beautiful sun, the beautiful sun rays, setting down. So to me, my favorite views are the west. So
is what I mean. I mean that all of the situation and localization that you can be on the building, you will have the water view.
Of course. And even more so, just the views. We're creating such a beautiful lifestyle. Even with the beach club access, with the oceanfront lifestyle, but not being oceanfront, and and really just focusing on creating that beautiful lifestyle, like I was saying.
Yeah, and
But
in
and our views are amazing. So we've had we've had a lot of interest, especially in our west views, because the west views are impeccable. When you see the sun rays, when you see when you see Normandy shores from a distance, you see downtown Miami skyline from a distance, and the beautiful
yeah.
sunsets. It really makes a big
So
difference.
and then in the building you mentioned a lot of amenities that we appreciate a lot
And
with
the
the park,
pickleball is the
with the pool.
most I think the most creative one. I am a fan of pickleball myself, but we
Yeah,
have, like I was saying, our amenity spaces are curated to give that resort-like lifestyle to our residents, and to really give them that work, play, and lifestyle
yeah.
balance within their own living
And
space.
inside the building you will have some retailers, you will have some restaurant, you have
So
some.
we'll have a cafe restaurant on the main level. We haven't announced who it is yet. We're in the final stages right now, but
Okay,
we will have a cafe restaurant on the main level.
okay, I got it. So I
Correct.
continue with the oh my god, this is the pool that is on the
This is the
rooftop.
pool view, yes. This is the west facing pool. And I always tell our buyers, we did a west facing pool on purpose. We have the beach facing east, and the beach is meant for your morning runs or morning walks on the beach
Correct.
to enjoy beautiful sunrise. And what better way to enjoy the rest of your afternoon and the rest of your evening at your very own pool by enjoying beautiful sunsets?
Exactly.
So it was very important that we did a west facing pool versus east facing. It made more sense considering the beach is right there facing east, and we have the best of both worlds essentially.
Yes, correct, correct. It's amazing. The view is amazing because the exactly here.
Yes,
Yeah, we know the area is an
of
amazing area that we can
course.
entertain.
And if you have a southwest facing corner unit, that is your view. So we have the O1 line that facing the beautiful sunsets and the exact view. And even more so, we also have the O2 line, O3 line adjacent to the O1 line that will have very similar views to that.
Ah, correct. So explain to us a little because there is some people that they don't know the
Of
localization. We are just
course.
here in the mid beach
We're
because
in, we're so we're north of Mid Beach. We're
yes,
actually, I would say, we're between Surfside and Mid Beach, give a minutes away from Ball Harbor Shops, Sunny Isles. We're north of, so we're north of South Beach, Mid
yes,
Beach, and we're south of Sunny Isles, Ball Harbor area, and Surfside.
exactly.
Okay, we're in an area where we have restaurants all around us. I mean, my favorite restaurant, 2 minutes away from our project site, Primi Pasta. But also, most importantly, is within the mile radius, we have such high-end hospitality, such
Exactly.
as hotels such as St. Regis, Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons,
Correct.
the Carillon, which goes to show the caliber of tourism coming into the area to stay here. Sometimes these hotels with Four Seasons are charging upwards to 1,500 a night for a hotel room,
Yes.
whereas this is a short-term rental product that you can stay in
Yes.
for a fraction of the price
Yes, and correct.
with your
And
washer and dryer and unit.
yes, and today, for the short-term rental, is very important that the people know because the calculation that you have to do with the rentability is not especially for 1 month. You have to get it for the year. But
Absolutely,
that,
yes.
yes,
Of
and the
course, because
advantage,
Miami we have our in season and off
yes,
season,
but
so
also, Steve, now, before it was completely true before today, is almost something all the year.
We're seeing a high demand for Miami in general. Tourism has increased over the years tremendously. And
Yes,
the demand in general for, for buying, for selling, for whatever it is, especially for buying, we're still seeing an influx of
correct,
tourism, an
correct.
influx of new residents coming to Miami. And it's amazing because Miami is now continuously growing into a beautiful place to be in. And
Exactly, you're looking for today, yeah, December, of course, December with Christmas
of
and everything
course.
that we cannot and do our bar sale. January, everybody want to come here because the weather is amazing. February, this is the boat show. March, this is the spring break.
Of course,
April
there's something
is
always going on in Miami,
always
and which is amazing to have, whether it's Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, but even so Miami, there's always an activity where it's drawing in people worldwide, not even nationwide, worldwide,
exactly.
which is amazing.
Exactly. And here, just here, we are just, there is the new construction at the Fontainebleau Convention Center that they will do it. And it's on the 40, 47, 41 Street, just next door. Another
Of
way you
course.
have Bell Harbor is very easy because if you cross here the bridge, you go to Biscayne,
Yeah,
Norway Village.
we're easy accessibility, easy access to all the main areas around us, whether it's Bal Harbor, the barber shops, Big Harbor Islands, downtown Miami, South Beach. You're in the midst of it all. But what I'd love to say is this: it's a perfect balance in a sense of not even just being close to the areas, but even focus on the beach. You know, the beach here in North Beach, it creates a sense of tranquility. It's a beach that's so serene, quiet, and clean. In comparison to the beach in South Point, it's still beautiful, but
Yes,
it's less quieter here in North Beach versus other beach areas. A lot more cleaner, and we're
completely
seeing
agree.
the area transform into more of a family-oriented area.
Yes, completely agree. Because when you have, especially on the beach, it's nice. But again, this is the new rules that is coming, and it's better to have the advantage of the beach
Of
and don't
course,
have the inconvenience, because the inconvenience costs a lot of money. And if you
absolutely
have
yes.
exactly, and if you have a high cost with the insurance, with the HOA or whatever, obviously you go to reduce the rentability that you can have in your investment. It is the
Absolutely.
is the point, you know. So this one we can find. So exactly what you are explained before. Obviously, we are just here the picture of the beach, and I'm continue to pass exactly the flyer that you will explain. You had explained before that you have the restaurant the lunch that we have. So the restaurant, the bakery, there is the bakery inside too. Yeah.
So the restaurant that we're launching, it's we're still in the final works. We haven't actually announced the restaurant yet. If it's going to be a bakery or an actual restaurant, but it's going to be more so like a restaurant cafe. So we'll be
Yeah.
announcing that very soon, and we're excited actually to announce what we have in the works.
Amazing, amazing. So, what we can say more that for everyone that is interested, that we can take an appointment and a Zoom meeting if they are
Absolutely,
not
yes.
here. Yes,
Yes.
because
We
we
have
work
our sales
together.
gallery here
Yes,
located on 69 Collins, and we're
yes,
also available via Zoom call. We're more than happy to jump on a Zoom call with any of our buyers, and to really showcase the project to them and to showcase how amazing of a product it
yeah.
is.
And by the way, if someone we have all the rates, because we rent so many property with the risk carton and the short-term rental, we rent so many property here at the beach in the 63 and the Akoya, in the 69 in the Collins, and in Fontainebleau as well. So we have the rate and we can calculate for you. And we have so many experience because we did it for more than 5 years ago
Of
here at the beach.
course, of
So for so
course,
many units, we can calculate the rentability if you want a personal study and see exactly what's going on with the rentability that you can get. And today with the new construction, because people looking for, and I can say because I have the experience of that, people looking for luxury and more new building
absolutely.
that the old building. They don't want to go anymore to the old building because they're scared for the old building and all that can happen. And it's not exactly the same thing with a new one, you know?
Of
So
course, absolutely. Less risk involved with new construction nowadays. There's more, I think they have more rules and more regulations to follow when building new construction projects nowadays. But even back to the rentals too, with even our preferred property management companies, they also have done the performance for the building, and they've shown to our clients, to our buyers and our investors, great, amazing returns on the investment. So they're more than happy to share that with the buyers, and we're more than happy to put you in contact with them as well too.
exactly. And again, we see it because we have some new unit and we have some old unit, and
Yes,
we see that exactly the rentability more either that we can have, and it can go to 7,000, 10,000 monthly. And for a smaller unit, because I know, and but the people prefer to pay a little more with
of
something.
course,
This is
especially
exactly
when it's new.
Yes,
Yes.
it's exactly like a car. You prefer, of course, driving a car that is they have 2 months for 1 month or 1 year almost than the car that they have 20 years. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yes.
So
Yes.
it should be better. And believe me, the rentability is completely different still because we did so many
The newer
comparison,
product,
guys.
absolutely, yes. We're seeing a lot more demand for newer product with rentability versus older products. At the end of the day, look, we're seeing a lot of people want to, rent a place that has all of the amenities, that has all the access to, the beach and things like that, instead of paying less for a place where they can't really enjoy their stay.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we enjoy a health lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle, but also more so the play aspect of our lifestyle with the pool, the pickleball court, and things of that sort to really create a more
Yes.
better
And
living life, living.
by the way, you have something that is important, but
Of course,
this is
very
the
important.
parking. You have the parking as well, you know?
Yes,
So
yes. I've been on projects before. I've seen projects that are obviously charged for parking or don't have parking at all. And I think parking nowadays it's a luxury to have parking,
look,
and
it's just
especially when it's included.
yes, because it's very difficult to get a place today with a parking because
Yes.
and you have some building that is not a luxury building that they charge here on the beach $20 daily.
Yeah,
So it's
some are charging upwards to $20. Obviously, our parking is
yeah,
included. And like I was saying, there's two spaces that are available for two bedrooms included in the price point. And our one beds and studios will have one space with the price you're paying for the unit. And to me, that alone is a luxury. There are some projects that are charging upwards to 25, 30, 40,000 per parking space, whether it's downtown Miami, Wynwood, Miami Beach, where ours is included, which itself is a luxury.
Miami Beach, you can go to 50, 60.
Of course, if not
Yeah,
more, of course. We're
yes.
seeing even more than that. Yeah. So
Exactly, exactly. So I think that we have all the information, and it's
yes,
very
we do.
important. So guys, if you want, because I know and I can understand, this is the general presentation. But if you want more deeper and personal presentation, we can do it with Steve. We can do it on the side directly on the cell gallery. We can do it by Zoom, and I can do it for you. I'm a financial guys. I can do it for you. All the number and give you the number. Believe me, this project, I really believe in it. And when I saw this one, I get the study before to contact you, Steve. And
For
I
sure,
said, this unit,
absolutely, yes,
yes, I said,
yes,
this building, it is really the investment that we can have for the foreign people because it answers all the criteria that we need to make money.
absolutely, absolutely.
So, so thank you for this
And
presentation.
thank
Can
you for
you
having me on with you.
Yes, sure.
Of
So
course,
we will contact you directly if we can do a Zoom meeting or directly a
absolutely.
presentation in person. And well, thank you so much for this presentation. You have an amazing
Abs-
project.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. Thank you so much. A
So
pleasure to have you. Pleasure to have the Sirhan team also involved in this. And we look forward to many sales together and to selling up the building successfully.
this will be quickly because you don't have a lot. We must to
Yes.
have another building with 95
The
units.
time is now. The time is now. The best time to buy real estate was
It
yesterday.
is,
So,
it is why it is what I say to me. Don't say people saying I just have a conversation this morning. I went to
yes.
do some video on the beach and I back to the beach and I met two investors and they say there is a project. I don't see the say the name of the project. It doesn't matter. It's not very important. But they say it was starting on Edgewater. Last year, I went and I have a 3 bedroom for 1.3. I said, wow, amazing. Yes, but we don't buy it, okay? And we go back yesterday, okay? And now it's at 2.3.
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Oh
obviously.
yeah. And we're seeing the price influx everywhere right now.
Exactly.
And it's going to happen here too once we reach a groundbreaking. We're going to see price jumps all throughout. So I always tell the investors, I urge them that the time is to buy now because we cannot promise the pricing today, tomorrow, and like I always said,
Again,
the best time to buy real estate was yesterday, if not today.
exactly.
So
And again, it's not to push the client, it's not to push the
no, but
prospect, it's not to
it's
push
the
the person.
truth. 'Cause We,
It's
we
that,
see the market trends, and we're seeing what's going on with new construction pricing.
Of
especially with
course.
construction costs going up. So we're seeing the influx in pricing all throughout. And as we all know, once any project reaches groundbreaking and hits that milestone, there is a definite increase in pricing all across the board. So
Because
again,
Steve, because generally the client thinking that the American system say to push the people to buy it, but they have to understand now
no,
today
no,
we don't need to push the people because the problem that we have, this is the inventory. This is not the buyer. So
of course,
and
absolutely.
exactly. And I have a project that we have with Sehan that and in 1 week there is 100 units sold, and we have the price increasing for $100,000. They say, why is it increasing? Because it's like this. And
Yeah.
today, you are really at the better place because the building is not starting to build. So it's very good, and it is really the moment to invest because
Absolutely,
I'm
yes.
sure that when we have 40%, 50%, you will see the price that is completely different. And you have, from your investment, you don't have to wait the rent, only the plus value with the amount of the unit is enough for the first year.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, so it was
Thank,
nice to have you. It was nice. Thanks for having us on,
thank
and it was nice
you.
to discuss our project with you. We look forward to a tremendous amount of sales with each other, with the whole Sutherland team, and
Thank you
again,
so
thank
much.
you for putting this
Thank
together.
you so much, Steve. Have a very good
Likewise.
night and see you soon.
Thank you guys. Thank
Bye
you all.
bye.
Take care.